Geistblade won the first game. On your right, Ricky Allaer playing Geistblade. I'll run down the list exactly for you guys. 1 Hero of Bladehold, 1 Consecrated Sphinx, 3 Snapcaster Mage, 1 Geist of Saint Traft, 3 Gideon Jura, 4 Mana Leak, 2 Day of Judgment, 3 Oblivion Ring, 1 Batterskull, 2 Sword of Feast and Famine, 4 Dismember, 3 Timely Reinforcements, 3 Jataxian Probe, 4 Inkmoth Nexus, 4 Glacial Fortress, 4 Seachrome Coast, 1 Moorland Haunt, 6 Island, 7 Plains. In the sideboard, 4 Surgical Extraction, 1 Steel Sabotage, 2 Nevermore, 2 Ratchet Bomb, 1 Divine Offering, 1 Oblivion Ring, 1 Timely Reinforcements, 1 Day of Judgment, 1 Mental Misstep, and 1 Dissipate. That's Ricky's deck on the right-hand side. You got the first game playing Geistblade. Sideboarded up for the second game. Run down William Allman's deck real fast. His take on Solar Flare. 3 Snapcaster Mage, 1 Consecrated Sphinx, 1 Phantasmal Image, 3 Sun Titan, 1 Wormcoil Engine, 3 Liliana of the Veil, 3 Oblivion Ring, 3 Doomblade, 3 Unburial Rites, 3 Day of Judgment, 4 Forbidden Alchemy, 3 Timely Reinforcements, 1 Tribute to Hunger, 3 Think Twice, 5 Plains, 4 Islands, 2 Swamps, 2 Darkslick Shores, 1 Seachrome Coast, 4 Isolated Chapel, 4 Glacial Fortress, 3 Drowned Catacomb. In the sideboard, we have 2 Wormcoil Engine, 2 Surgical Extraction, 1 Timely Reinforcements, 2 Elesh Norn Grand Cenobite, 1 Oblivion Ring, 1 Day of Judgment, 2 Stony Silence, 2 Dissipate, and 2 Revoke Existence. Just also a reminder for everyone looking for deck lists for this format. Tonight we'll have a ton of deck lists for you, not just the top 16 deck lists as usual, but because that's a brand new format, the top 32 deck lists are all going to be going online. So you'll want to stay tuned within the next, hour or two as they're all posted on the internet, and you'll be able to see not only all these deck lists, but all the other ones that fit into the top 32. So what other control archetypes were there? What other beatdown archetypes were there? How did Rug do? How did, various archetypes we saw along the day do? That's a place to check out. And now, back to you.
Hi, how are you doing?
Hi, Brad. Doing kind of good. How about you?
Pretty good. Want to watch some Solar Flare Geistblade action?
So what do you think the key after sideboard is going to be for these guys?
To win.
That's a good start.
Yeah, I like winning in this format.
Yeah, I tried playing a format once, and winning wasn't the optimal strategy, and it was like, it's kind of a weird format. So. Have you ever backdrafted?
No. I've wanted to. We were going to do it at a tournament. We were going to backdraft 2HG, but we never did it. It'd be really, really weird.
Yeah, it's actually pretty miserable. Not gonna lie.
It isn't that fun.
No, I mean it's like a funny concept, and you do it, and you're like, man, this sucks.
Yeah.
Backdraft, for those at home who don't know, basically you draft, and then you have to give somebody else your deck. So your goal is to draft the worst deck you can.
Yeah, you're trying to get multiple colors, even take and to make some it's difficult to figure it out because I've done the theory on it. Sometimes you want to take a rare because it's almost unplayable, like a red rare, and you're in a blue-black deck. But you also want that red rare in a different deck because you might get it, And so it's really, really weird to figure it all out. Or blue, black, white, green deck, and you have a red rare, and you just can't play it. But then you have to. I don't know. Never done it. It seems like I'd rather just draft.
Sure. Looks like players are grabbing their opening hands.
Let's see if they keep them.
Looks like Ricky is satisfied, and William seems good.
Well, maybe. Williams is first stacked.
All right.
Oh, wait. Well, we must have it backwards somehow.
Why? No, I'm pretty sure.
Because Ricky won game 1 and he's on the play.
Oh.
So Solar Flare. I mean that's what it shows, but that can't be correct. So
William chose to be on the draw.
Oh wow!
All right, maybe tested a lot, figured out the technology, drawing. We'll see how that plays out for him. All right, so just to clarify, William Allman chose to draw.
It's pretty interesting.
I'd be curious as what his rationale is to that.
I don't know. Talk to Sam Black a little bit.
All right, there's a Jataxian Probe from Ricky. Gonna try and get a little bit of knowledge out of William Allman here.
All right, see if you have the Mana Leak. Because if he doesn't have the Mana Leak, getting that sword into play is pretty good.
Yeah, I would. Laying that sword down seems pretty strong. There aren't that many creatures in his deck, but just the ability to do it is very powerful. And Ricky's writing down the options of William Allman here. I'm trying to make out exactly what's in his hand. I think I see a think twice. Maybe two think twice. I'm not completely sure.
I just liked it. I was playing just a casual game with a friend, and he probes me, and then he's like, "I'll take that card."
No, Thoughtseize it isn't that. You may have paid 2 life, but it's not Thoughtseize.
All right, sword comes down, undisturbed from William. So Ricky's going to have himself a sword. Anytime that William taps out now, if he doesn't have removal, I can't really exactly tell. He's going to be able to equip and screw things up. So William's really going to have to be cautious as well how his plays are going to be.
Yeah,
now.
I mean, that Inkmoth Nexus is already down, too,
Yep.
so, I mean...
It just depends if he has a Dismember, which I do think he does.
Right. If he does, and then Ricky, with that knowledge, will be able to play around a little bit if he wants to.
Exactly.
So, see what happens. Let's see. I'm looking at William's hand. I see 2 lands, Consecrated Sphinx. Maybe 3 lands, Consecrated
Yeah, multiple
Sphinx.
lands. I
think
don't
a
know
land.
if he has a Dismember. That
I mean, as long as you leave mana untapped, well, maybe not. I don't know. I guess if Ricky knows the contents of your hand.
Yeah, exactly. That's the big thing.
I mean, you'll have had 3 draw steps, but if your Nexus gets dismembered, it's not the end of the world either.
Well, no, Williams only had 1 draw step to draw a removal spell.
Yeah, but by the time, or he'll have had 2 draw steps by the time he could do it.
No, you can equip sword right now. Animate equip.
True story. It's fair. I thought that took 5 for some reason. Wasn't thinking about that correctly. And serves in for 3 with Inkmoth Nexus. And, oh, he drew something.
No, it's just alchemy.
Oh.
He's just going to look at his top cards before he has to figure out what to discard.
Right,
Just more information for himself.
Yeah, it makes total sense. Let's see what he is exactly coming into his graveyard, see if there's something he wants to discard. Now, granted, the discard effect can be occasionally detrimental.
What
in
are his
Solar Flare.
sleeves?
Those are the Goblin sleeves, I believe. Justin Treadway's Goblin sleeves.
Interesting.
I
They're
think.
kind of cute.
I can't see them perfectly, but I would believe it. Let's see. So it looks like...
Yeah, he gets to untap his lands. Is he going to slam something awesome right now?
And I think William still has to discard. He's looking at that Consecrated Sphinx. And William is sitting at 4 poison, too. So if he gets hit 2 more times by that Nexus, lights out.
Oh, yeah, because he did get that 1 hit in early.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
That's
That
the
never
trick.
happens.
You can go 3/3/3 with the Nexus if you got the 1 hit in at some other point.
That never happens.
And a hero
Nice
blade
hero.
hold, too.
All right, you have to deal with all of this.
All right, so in case this wasn't enough, you got to deal with this too. Well, William needs to
Ooh,
find
Tribute to Hunger is actually somewhat sweet.
Yeah, it would have been way better before that hero hit the table, but all right. Oh, Liliana. All right, that's pretty reasonable.
Yeah, that's great.
I mean, doesn't deal with Inkmoth Nexus
Well,
very well.
but Inkmoth is going to have to attack William, keeping Liliana alive. Then the Tribute's going to be able to kill off the Inkmoth.
Oh, he just drew another hero.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that changes things a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, now he can equip, attack, play through the exact same sequence of plays.
Yeah.
And then William's just dead next turn, unless he finds a Dismember or something. Alright, activates the Inkmoth Nexus.
Equip.
Whip. Be sure to tap his mana correctly. Attack. And
Attack you.
William at 7 poison. Gonna have to pitch another card, untap all of his lands. It's looking pretty much heavily in Ricky's favor here. The old Inkmoth Nexus sword combo, not to be trifled with. William goes down with yet another card. And then, yeah, if you're Ricky, you just unload that hero here, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. You play the hero.
Yeah. Only three down,
Put a
never
bunch
mind.
of threats in multiple different areas of the game. And that hero's also gonna be able to kill the Liliana Vest, and the Inkmoth is gonna have it's a must kill threat.
And there's Hero Bladehold.
Ship back. William's like, this sucks. Wrath of God Ghost Quarter. Or Day Judgment Ghost Quarter? We did have one player that had that.
I do not see any Ghost Quarters forthcoming.
Yeah. It's got to be like Day Dismember. I don't even know. He's got a Warm Quill Engine hand. It's not going to do anything.
We should discard a card, says William Allman. Sure, says Ricky. I will discard a card. There's a small price to pay for killing you. And tapping 2, here comes...
Think twice.
Alright, just to double check. And I think he's thought once.
He knows. He knows it's over.
Yeah, you can just
He's
tell.
just showboating, yeah.
I mean, you know, you're under the camera. But, yeah, I mean, I think as long as Ricky just makes the same line of play he's been making, I don't know why he wouldn't just, you know, go for the win here. Dodge Jackson probe just to be sure.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Now William's like, okay, jig's up.
All right. Well, maybe he just won't realize that I have nothing that can deal with it. All right, there we go.
All right,
Congratulations to Ricky Allaer with Geistblade heading into the top 4 of the Star City Games Open Series here in Indiana.